Today's the day. We're going to be talking about today I'm going to be talking about Enter the Gungeon. Why? Oh, no big reason. Just that Nintendo casually name-dropped Enter the Gungeon 2? What? How dare you? And it's 3D. Okay, I can get used to this. No worries. But now, since I am a very advocate of Enter the Gungeon being one of the best indie games out there, I need to speak to it. I've joked around quite a bit, but now it's time to get serious. Let's begin. Enter the Gungeon is a 2016 game developed by Dodge Roll and published by Devolver Digital. Devolver Digital is a studio that helps other indie studios, make their games. You know, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen a game of their catalog. Like, for example, we have Enter the Gungeon, we have Ape Out, Katana Zero. All great games, honestly. Except Loop Hero sucks. Anywho, in Enter the Gungeon, what you do is you play as one out of 4 characters stuck in a gungeon, play on words of course, in which you're trying to look for a bullet that can kill time. And that way you can fix your past, whichever one that is. And while you do that, you must traverse different parts of the gungeon where there are enemies of many kinds. We have little bullets, we have flying bats, we even have bosses for days. And in this case, what you use is guns. You use a variety of guns. You use, for example, use a cactus, you use your normal laser blaster. You can even get some more wacky stuff, like a gamepad controller, among any other things. And also, apart from guns, you also get items which act as a passive or an active item. For example, you can get an active item that's like a healing item that you can just use it whenever you want to, but as a passive you can get like a little enemy, I guess you can say, that follows you around while you shoot and even fights you with you. It's pretty fun. Apart from that and shooting, you can also dodge roll, and you can also flip some tables, and also you have 2 blanks. The blanks are basically an item that you can use to clear out any other bullets that are coming your way, and even push a little bit the enemies back. And believe me, I haven't even mentioned the gun synergies. Basically, when you get certain items, or guns in this case, you can actually create something new. Like the name implies, you synergize the 2 objects and create, for example here, I get an icebreaker, and with the icebreaker I then get this huge RPG. And then suddenly the icebreaker, which was a shotgun, now turns into a sniper-like gun. It's pretty cool, really. This is just the only example I managed to get in my, gameplays. But believe me, there's a shit ton more, and they're very fun to play around as. So let's continue now with how it looks and the music. You see, how it looks is very, I guess, 8-bit, 64 bits, I'm not sure. Please don't punish me. And it lends to itself very well with the art style choices and such. This is why I was taken a little bit aback by the new Enter the Gungeon 2 being in 3D, since I already got used to it being, in here, in bits. And in this case, the music is very top-notch quality. Like, the intro just keeps you excited and pumped to hopefully enter the gungeon and escape. And believe me, this game is not just about shooting and trying to escape. No, there's actual content like side quests, characters which you can buy guns using a currency. Yeah, not that type of currency. And it's very fun. Like, you can be in a run and you can encounter a king that puts you a challenge to clear a room with a certain weapon, and if you do so, they will give you a weapon, or an item in this case. It's very fun, and it makes each run unique, as there's a different variety of enemies, more bosses to be honest than enemies. And each one of them plays their part super right. There is not one enemy, well, from the top of my head, who I'm thinking who is unfair to us, the players. Now, Enter the Gungeon is very important to me. It was with me when I was just getting into PC games, and I remember putting around 150 hours into this bad boy, and I did not even finish the game. I did not finish the game, I'm going to say, because I just got distracted by many other games, or basically because it just got to a point where I was just too overstimulated with the game and I needed a break, but that little break turned out to be a very huge break. But still, there is content that I do enjoy looking at, and now my YouTube feed is actually with Enter the Gungeon shorts and videos, which is pretty cool because, again, there's still content I'm missing. Many people have already played this and, well, you know, given their share part of the game, but this game is cool. The synergies, the art style, the music, the guns. Oh, the guns! Everything combines itself into a finished product that is so fun you want to go over again and again and again and again until you escape the dungeon. Or sorry, Gungeon. And that's only this game. We haven't even mentioned Exit the Gungeon. That's like a side-scroller mini-sequel. You can look at it as Enter the Gungeon 1.5, I believe. I do have it here, but I have not gone to play with, not yet at the very least. I think I might do this this week, and maybe I can talk about it next week, I'm not too sure. Anyway, the game is fun. You should play it. Really. You will not regret it. You should honestly give this game a try. I'm seeing that the lowest it has been to is, if we'll get this right, it says $1.49 due to it having a 90% discount. Like, come on. And you're gonna get hours of content for just this little money? Like, come on, man. What more can you ask for? Old games are dope. Enter the Gungeon is dope. Really, play it. You're not gonna regret it. Go ahead, go into your Steam or Switch or PlayStation or Xbox, whatever you used to play, and buy Enter the Gungeon. You will not regret it.